Hey guys, I'm just down at a little lake down by me called Watergate Farm, just having a little look at these new Guru Impact bombs. Really good little product. I've had a little play about with them this morning. I've had a few bites. I'm still fishing now just while I film, so I've just got to keep an eye on the tip a little bit. But yeah, really good. I'm sort of sold on them already. Yeah, I'm sort of sold on them already. I've just been flicking between putting some micro pellets and some 4 mils in with a pellet or a little pop-up. I'm just doing things a little bit differently today, but I'm just fishing. I'm fishing up against the far bank. It's not very far at all, but because of that, I'm just using a small little hook length, just because I want to keep my hook bait as close as I can to them little bits of feed as I can, to be honest. Yeah, admittedly, if I was fishing in deeper water, I would use a longer hook length, just with that that pellet coming off the feet, off the lead, just with that nice little trail of bait coming through the water. I think that would be brilliant. But the way the weather is and it's all muggy and horrible, I can't see the fish being in. Can't see the fish being in the deeper water today, to be honest. Just a little pound and a half fish. There's loads of these little things in here, but there is some bigger ones, but it's good to come and just get a few bites with it, really. So yeah, they come in 3 different sizes, so you're going to get them in 2/3 of an ounce, 1.1 and 1.5. So there's loads of different options there to cover whatever you need, really, whether you need to chuck a little bit further or whether you need to just use the lightest lead as you can in the winter, maybe something like that, where you just want to feed, I don't know, just a tiny little amount of micros around your hook bait, you know. So yeah, loads of different options. Dead easy to load up. Just stick your lead in your bait, just squeeze it gently, both sides. Today I'm just using some 4 mils and some micros. And what I have found with it as well, when I've been chucking them, nothing's been coming back on my lead as well, which is good. So I know that everything is going in the swim. Let me just chuck this out. See if that goes in. I have been pinging a few pellets over the top, but you would do that lead fishing anyway, wouldn't you? So it's not like it's sort of defeating the object. But I've not been going mental with the pellets or anything like that. Oh, hello. To catch fish, so I've got a saying that I go by. So 1's fluke, 2's luck, and 3's matter of fact. So I've had one on when I started filming. I've got my second one on now, so we're on luck at the minute. If I get another one in the next chuck, they're working. So yeah, cracking little things. Admittedly, these fish are small, but if you're catching them at that rate, you're not bothered, are you? You just keep going at it, I suppose. And then bigger. It always happens here. You'll always catch these little fish to start with on this lake, and then bigger ones will rock up eventually. I'm only down for a few hours though, so I'm not going to bother changing that pellet, to be fair. I have been doing something else with these leads as well, which I'll just chuck this out and I'll just talk about that quickly in a second. But they have got a bit of another use, if you like. So I'll just quickly chuck this out and then I'll show you it. So yeah, just going to chuck a few more pellets in, not much. And that'll do it. So yeah, what I've done with them as well is I've cut out some foam and placed them into where you would fit your feed into the lead itself. Now, why have I done this? It's for goo, believe it or not. Now, I remember fishing Boddington's last year in the winter, and I read an article. Phil Ringer did an article in, I think it was Match Fishing it was Match Fishing magazine. This is going to go around again. It was in Match Fishing magazine where he was literally fishing single hook baits and he was chucking loads of goo and stuff on his lead. I think he even wrapped some sort of PVA around his leads and stuff so the goo would sort of stick to it. So which got me thinking a little bit about this. Now I know guys have been experimenting with foam and stuff up at Boddington's, drilling out like distance leads and stuff like that, putting bits of foam in and soaking it up with goo. Yeah, cool. I'm not saying I'm pinching. I'm not saying I thought of this idea. I think it's been out there for quite a bit. But just in relation to these, I'm not sure I've seen anyone do it just yet. So what I do is I just get some foam, cut it out into the shape of where you would put your pellets in. Take one side off, and then I'll put some goo in. And then I'll just put the lid back on top. Well, the other bit of foam, if you like. I just call it a lid. It's not a lid as such, but just the other bit of goo. Now, I tested these in some water last night at home, and it was seeping off. It was a nice, real nice, slow, like sort of seepage of the goo coming up from the lead. Now, I'm convinced with goo, when you just chuck it on your feeder or on a lead or whatever, I think you're losing up to sort of 60 to 70% of that goose just on the impact alone of when it hits the water, because you get like a massive cloud, don't you, straight away. Now I don't think that's a bad thing, because you're going to get a nice trail of smell and attraction and cloud coming through the water column sort of thing until it gets to your hook bit. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I just want something on the bottom while I'm waiting for sort of, so you're waiting for ages for Boddington's for about sort of 20-30 minutes sometimes. So I just want something there, just so I know in the back of my head there is a bit of attraction coming around my hook bait without the need to feed necessarily loads, because you know what it's like in the winter, they don't want to feed loads of bait. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Now what I will say about it is important. I've played around with a few different types of foam, and it is important the type that you use. If you use something too sort of without much bulk and mass to it, the goo just lasts like a minute and it's all gone sort of thing. So you need to use a foam that's pretty thick, but not one that's got like a sort of shiny, like hard sort of edge to it. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of plasticky on the top or the bottom, because then the goo just can't get through that. So have a bit of a play about with the sort of foam that you use. I can't believe this hasn't got wrong. I can literally see fish over there now, which is solid with them. But we'll have another chuck. See if we can get the matter of fact one. But we'll try. So yeah, I have had a few fish on that today. I think that's more of a winter tactic, where you don't want to be, this time of year you want to be feeding stuff, don't you? So whereas when the water's clear and you want a bit of attraction in your swim, I think it might work. I'm going to give it a try anyway. I have caught a few fish on it today, but feed's been loads better, and you'd expect that anyway, wouldn't you? So it's fine. So yeah, let's see if this will go around again. Of course it won't now. I've cursed it, haven't I? We'll just see. We shall see. Yeah, I think you're getting a couple in a pack as well. I think you get 2 in a pack. They're not expensive. You get them from everywhere now. I'm definitely going to use them for the majority of my lead fishing now. I'm going to use them down viaduct and stuff like that. I think they'll be really good in the winter. Maybe just with just a little bit of ground bait around there. You can't use pellets down there in the winter, but matter of fact, innit? So yeah, they're just a cracking little product. Whether or not, admittedly yes, I'm pleasure fishing, but you can only, if you're going to try something out, it's working for me, and I'm confident now, so I'm going to use it. So yeah, we'll get this one in. Oh, it's a little tent. Look at him. Yeah, so they're good for tench. So what's that? 3 bites and 4 chucks. It's not a bad ratio, is it? Really, you'll take that, I think, in a match. It wouldn't fish this well in a match, admittedly. I'm pleasure fishing, but hey, Right, that's it for now, guys. I'm going to get packed up. I think it's going to start leaping down. I've got some prep to do for this week. I've got a few matches coming up. See if I can win some coins. Doubt it. We'll see. Right, cool. I'll see you next time, guys. Give us a like and share if you don't mind. And we'll see you soon. See you later. Bye.